Welcome to our series and playlist, Mental Health Conditions. Here, we aim to guide you through a variety of mental health conditions, some you may be familiar with, others you may encounter for the first time. Our goal is to provide a clear understanding of each condition, from common symptoms to the human impact on those affected and their families. By learning more, we hope to inspire empathy, compassion, and a supportive response to those facing these challenges every day. Introduction.
Mental health conditions are often hidden, unseen struggles that many face. They rarely announce themselves, and in many cases, even those closest to the person are unaware of the internal battles being fought. People go about their daily lives, keeping up appearances, while beneath the surface, they wrestle with powerful forces that shape their thoughts, actions, and emotions. I remember my former boss, an accomplished executive who had everything one might aspire to: an impressive career, financial security, and a loving husband who was also a medical doctor. To those around her, her life seemed perfect, yet in private, she was battling nymphomania, a condition characterized by an uncontrollable sexual compulsion. Despite being highly intelligent and having access to medical knowledge through her husband, she didn't recognize her condition as a mental health disorder. Instead, she turned to her faith, hoping it would help suppress her urges. But this only masks her suffering, leaving her trapped in a cycle she couldn't escape. Her story is a testament to the reality that mental health struggles can affect anyone, regardless of their external circumstances or education level. In another case, I watched a film where a young girl was nearly killed by a mob for stealing something trivial. At first glance, it appeared to be a simple case of theft, but the truth was far more complex. The girl wasn't driven by a desire to steal, but was suffering from kleptomania, a mental health condition that compelled her to take things she didn't need or want. Her condition was unknown to the angry crowd, who saw only the surface of her actions and not the underlying cause. The story illustrated how easily mental health conditions can be misjudged and misunderstood, with devastating consequences. These examples highlight the central message of this playlist. Mental health conditions are often invisible, but they affect real lives in profound ways. They influence not just how people think or feel, but how they interact with the world and how the world responds to them.
The purpose of the playlist.
The purpose of this playlist from my book, Mental Health Conditions, is to shed light on these hidden conditions, helping to educate and inform viewers about the complexities of mental health. Many people, like my former boss or the girl from the movie, struggle in silence, either unaware that they have a mental health condition or too afraid to seek help due to stigma. This series aims to break that silence. Through a detailed exploration of various mental health disorders, we strive to foster understanding, compassion, and awareness. Whether you are someone experiencing a mental health condition, a family member, or simply interested in learning more, this playlist will offer valuable insights into how these disorders manifest and how they can be managed. Importantly, we also focus on how faith can play a role in the journey towards healing and restoration. While many mental health conditions have no medical cure, they can be managed through treatment, support, and faith, bringing hope to those who feel trapped by their struggles.
Overview of the content.
This playlist will cover a broad range of mental health conditions. Each episode chapter will delve into a specific disorder, outlining its symptoms, causes, impact on daily life, and treatment options. We will also examine how individuals, families, and communities can better support those living with these conditions. We also dedicate an episode each to less frequently discussed but equally impactful conditions such as nymphomania and kleptomania, which are often misunderstood or stigmatized due to their behavioral symptoms. These disorders may not have medical cures, but they can be managed with a combination of medical, psychological, and spiritual approaches. Throughout the playlist, you will find case studies, real-life examples, and practical advice for recognizing the signs of these conditions. We will explore the role of faith in mental health, emphasizing the importance of hope and the healing power of God's Word. Many people find solace in their faith during times of mental health struggles, and this playlist will guide you through integrating faith with professional treatment for a holistic approach to healing.
A call for compassion and understanding.
Mental health conditions are not always obvious, but their impact is real and often devastating. The stories and conditions covered in this playlist show the urgent need for greater awareness, understanding, and support for those suffering. In a world often judged by appearances, we must remember that people's struggles are not always visible. Whether it is the accomplished executive battling a hidden compulsion or the young girl driven by a condition she cannot control, their stories remind us to approach others with kindness, empathy, and grace. This playlist, Mental Health Conditions, is an invitation to learn, to grow, and to join the journey of spreading awareness about mental health. Together, through education and compassion, we can create a world where people feel safe to seek help and where mental health is treated with the same importance as physical health.
Make a difference by giving.
Thank you for being a part of our community across the Sure Word for today. Start here with Jefferson, and robust digital expert. Your support is invaluable to us. By buying us a virtual coffee, you're helping us continue to produce content that inspires, educates, and empowers, making a difference in the lives of others. Together, we can make a difference and reach even more people. Thank you for your generosity and for believing in our mission. Make a difference today by clicking the link in the description. A final thought with Jefferson.
Break the silence. a call to love and understanding. Mental health illness is on the rise, affecting millions globally. It is a silent epidemic, often overshadowed by stigma and misunderstanding. While COVID-19 impacted the world significantly, the numbers affected by mental health issues are even more staggering. Yet, society continues to shy away from this pressing crisis. Why? Because stigma persists. Too often, we dismiss mental health struggles, labeling them as weakness or exaggeration instead of recognizing them as authentic, valid, and deserving of compassion. It's time to break the barriers of race, religion, political affiliation, and belief systems. These divisions blind us to our shared humanity. Behind every face you meet is a story, a struggle, or a battle you cannot see. We are quick to judge but slow to empathize. The person next to you might be fighting a battle they don't have the words to describe. Your patience, kindness, and understanding could be the lifeline they desperately need. Today, I challenge you to pause and reflect. Show love even when it's inconvenient. Practice empathy even when you don't fully understand. A kind word, a smile, or a moment of your time can change someone's day or even their life. Let's build a world where love and kindness prevail over stigma and division. Support one another. Be patient with strangers. Extend grace without expectation. Together, we can create a culture where everyone feels seen, valued, and supported. The journey begins with you. Let's make compassion our legacy.